I'm meteorologist Cheetah Craft, and here's a check of your tropics. The latest with Tropical Storm Beryl is going to continue to move in a westerly direction from the Atlantic, pushing towards the Caribbean. We still have plenty of time to watch this, but as a tropical storm, we are expecting Beryl to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane, potentially a Cat 2 by Sunday or early next week, so sometimes Monday or Tuesday. It is going to have some land interaction with the Windward Islands, then pushing closer into the Caribbean. At this point, I think by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, there's going to be some changes in this track. Okay, the forecast is going to change once it has some land interaction, and I think it's going to get a better idea of exactly what we can expect as we get into the mid part of next week. But bottom line, we're going to have to watch where this moisture travels towards the end of next week. Does it continue to move a little bit further west? Does it kind of start to weaken and then push a little bit closer into the east, back into the Atlantic? So this is what we will monitor towards the end of next week. Again, the latest is we do have Tropical Storm Beryl, and it is going to be moving in that westerly direction. As expected, this season is expected to be very active, and that is what we are tracking right now. Yeah, there's a better look at Tropical Storm Beryl, all of that deep convection. Also watching another big area of moisture. This is a tropical wave moving across the Yucatan right now, and that moisture is going to continue to push towards the Bay of Campeche, or the southernmost portion of the Gulf of Mexico. That's expected to head towards Mexico thanks to a big area of high pressure over the state of Texas, and that's what's going to give us all that circulation for most of that moisture to stay well to our south. It does have a 40% chance of developing over the next 2 days. We will see. Since it's moving across the Yucatan, again, it'll have that land interaction. I don't know if it'll be able to sustain itself. A new wave behind Beryl now has a 60% chance of development over the next 7 days. This would be the next wave off the coast of Africa that we will monitor. Another area in the Atlantic is also some Saharan dust. Now, at this point, it doesn't look to have any interaction, though, with Beryl. So watch how we're tracking, and I'm taking you into Tuesday of next week. This is our future track. This is the GFS model. It moves across the Windward Islands into the Caribbean, and then at this point, if this forecast stays steady, it doesn't have much land interaction, so it stays on this more southerly track. However, if it does, it'll probably take a little bit further of a northerly track, and we will see if it weakens. Another area that we're watching is that Saharan dust. Remember, that kicks off the coast of Africa every time this time of the year, travels across the Atlantic, and it looks like tomorrow, Sunday, we will start to see some Saharan dust push across the Gulf and potentially impact a big part of the Texas coastline and here locally. Not only Sunday, but also into Monday. Now, sometimes higher concentrations of Saharan dust can actually impact air quality at the surface. But a lot of times what happens, it sustains itself in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. So we may not see that. You may not notice a difference. You may just notice some hazy skies during your sunrise, during your sunset. We're not going to see a whole lot of rain, though. And with lots of sunshine in place, you can see some of that haze a little bit easier. So I've put that in our 7-day. Notice hazy skies for your Sunday, Monday as well. High temperatures are going to be very close for the upcoming week, towards 100 degrees. So yeah, it's the heat and the humidity, and we're continuing to monitor the tropics.